This video is for educational purposes.
Raza, when you see this video, people nowadays is taking this shit as a fucking costume. Until a real motherfucking gangster run up on one of these little kids and set them straight or scare them straight, they gonna realize that dressing like this comes with consequences and repercussions. Many of you autos out there that dress like this or still dress like this know that many lives have been taken just by this dress code. And nowadays, these little youngsters think this is fad, it's a trend. Shale, homies. This ain't no trend, it's a motherfucking lifestyle. And if you ain't about it, don't be about it. Don't even dress it. Because it's gonna come a time that a real motherfucking G gonna come up to you and scare your ass straight. That's serio talk right there. If anybody agrees, let a motherfucking know. Al rato, may you have a blessed motherfucking day.
Get me on the tier. Program time.
Yo, Mitch Pan Seco Throw, Dishpa, mis saludos y respetos, full play. Greetings to all my gente out there. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. With that said, hey, what can I say? Welcome, homies. Manny, the Jaguar Man, and this is Hoodwise, homeboy. This is a channel where we make homies, never break. So, those of you who have not subscribed, homie, por favor, take the time, do me a paro, punch in that red little button. So like that, when I load up a spill, you get the notification that we on, homie. Okay, now, for all my day ones, big saludo, big bundle of love to all my homies and homegirls out there. Muchas gracias for the support. Y ya sabes, homie, pues, hey, right here, my point is to get the message across, whether if it's good or bad. We all have different beliefs, different point of views. Y pues, hey, we all have something in common. We all breathe, eat, shit, and sleep. We're entitled of voicing our opinions. With that said, ya sabes, you know the ritual, homie. Kick up your feet, spark up your churrito, get your pisto, and hey, enjoy the video. Well, as you can see, homie, this ain't no costume party, camarada. This ain't no costume party, homie. Got me, dog. You know what? Nah, I shouldn't be that. Shouldn't be that much of a ass. It's kind of bittersweet because in a way, those of us who have lived throughout the 90s when people used to use that cholo dress code. Well, people are still using it now, pero back then it had a meaning. You were considered with the business. When you were wearing them big tramos, big pantalones, you know, creased up camisas, and you know, just looking some type of way, you were considered a cholo. You were considered from a gang. I'm gonna make it real quick, straight to the point. And I understand there's some OGs that, you know, get disrespected because back then, if you were wearing Cortez, you'll get hit up. Hey, homie, where you from, man? If you were dressed up with baggy pants, creased up, a white tee, right away, you were considered a fucking cholo or a wannabe, homie. No buzz, no ifs. Like my probation officer would say, if you walk like a duck, you talk like a duck, you are a duck. So, dime con quien te juntas, te digo quién eres. Straight up. Wow. Back then, a lot of people lost their life wearing Cortez, dressing up with big old pantalones, creased up, and they didn't get a chance to probably even say nowhere. When they got hit up or approached a certain type of way, they weren't able to defend themselves. Right away, people made the assumption, okay, you're dressed like this and that. What's up, fuel? Get with the program. Vámonos, recio. So now, some of the OGs to see these youngsters, especially at car shows or parties. Nowadays, I hear let's throw an 80s, 70s party or a 90s party, and everybody pulls up, dressed up like a cholo with a paño. And in a way, people could take it as an insult, mockery. Then again, we gotta have a sense of humor. We cannot be bitter and be like, la verdad, why are they making fun of us? Or why are they dressing like that if they haven't earned it? You know, la neta, it makes me happy to see our gente admire once upon a time how we would dress. To me, it's an art. Back then, it was the thing to do. I used to love Friday going to the swap meet, buying my big pants, like Ben Davis or Charlie Brown or whatever it was. I remember at the swap meet, the chinos had a little spot where they customize your pants. They'll cut them up to your length, and they'll cuff them up, and they'll do the little cuts on the side. It looked appropriate. I mean, some homies couldn't afford that, so right away they'll just get some scissors, clip them, and within time, you know, they start looking a little dirty with little threads popping out, hanging out. To me, that wasn't cool. So it felt good knowing that you're on the phone with your homie, your homegirl, your hyena, and you're setting up a backyard party, and everybody's like getting ready, and you're taking the time, man, creasing your pants, the starch, the iron, the steam on it. It was just something about making those pants look crispy, and everybody looked alike. Going to a party or borlo, the guy you already knew. You see a pelon with a white tee, big old pantalones creased up, cuffed up. You already know he was from somewhere. So I see how a lot of homies nowadays get insulted because you got these youngsters walking around like nada, not worrying about getting hit up or beat up. And straight up, back then to us, it was an everyday thing, you know, every day. It wasn't a weekend warrior bullshit. It was an everyday thing, getting up, going to the doctor's appointment, even to work sometimes, you know, to church, I mean, to the market. It was just an everyday thing. It wasn't just for a car show or whatever. Like the vato said on the video, motherfuckers don't understand until maybe somebody presses up on them or hits them up. And hopefully that's not the case, because let's be real about it. The times have changed. People have changed. Now it's more like an art. People look at it like an art. You hear people sock checking people. That's a little humor to it. I mean, at first it's like, trying to disrespect the homies, the cholos, whatever. But, you know, a little humor, making fun of long socks. I mean, people would trip out. It's hot ass outside. Why is this Mexican wearing some long ass socks? They call it, what, stockings? Well, to each his own. To me, it's like I'd rather have my people use our dress code and keep our cultura alive. I'd rather see them do that than sagging or picking up a different swag from a different race. I think it's all good knowing your history, respecting the culture, respecting the dress code. I don't see a problem with it. So for the youngsters that are watching this, if you're out there having fun, there's nothing wrong with it. Have fun, but know your history on what you're wearing, on what you're doing. Know how to respect the culture. Because if you're Chicano, Mexicano, Latino overall, we have a big, beautiful culture. We just got to learn how to respect it and learn about it. Like that, we could share with other people that have no idea of what they're doing. Also, we got to check them people that are out there trying to make fun of our culture, our beliefs, our dress code, and let them know, hey, don't be mocking us. It's okay if the raza or our people do it to an extent, but también don't make us look like fools. I just wanted to, real quick, let you guys know my opinion, my thoughts to the matter. It's a very touchy subject because, like I said, a lot of people got beat up. They're still breathing. Maybe they didn't die, they didn't get killed, but they got beat up just behind wearing Cortez or big pants. Back in the days, we'll get carrilla from our loved ones. Be like, damn, homie, what the fuck? You look like a payaso. But hey, that was the thing back then, right? Back then, if you were bald and you had big pants creased up, you were a chick magnet. Everybody goes through little trends, little stilo here and there. And hey, whatever floats the boat, hey, more power to you. So with that said, my name is Manny, the Jaguar Man. I just stopped by real quick and, you know, share my opinion. If you're having fun dressing like, you know, back in the 90s or late 80s, hey, dale gas. But just know your history, respect the culture, and hey, raza, it's time to rise. Make sure you youngsters go to school, get your education, expand your mentality, be creative. It's all about growing, innovation. No? With that said, much love. This is Hood Wise, homie. Rato.
Hood Wise.